Once I was in line with that information, um, it just took off from there. And it's a snowball effect. Once you begin to believe and catch a bigger vision, you'll begin to see what you're thinking about yourself show up in front of your two eyes, and begin to catch the bigger vision for myself. Who does Vivian want to be? What is it that I want to experience? And the moment I could articulate that and line up my actions with my intentions is when I began to see it.
Come,
A lot of times you'll say, well,
yeah.
I want to be this, six-figure business owner, or I want to, be in corporate and I want to be celebrated and I want to be on the strategic team. You have all these desires that you want, but you really don't believe you deserve them. So that's the gap. That's why you can keep trying and not really see anything happen, because your belief has to line up with that.
And in our heart, we feel like, okay, I'm believing God for this thing. But then year after year, I'm still not manifesting my intention, or, so where's the starting place for this?
This is this might be challenging because it's I'm just going to be raw and real. You can't
Come
be
on.
believing that you're going to give birth to a baby and you haven't had sex. Sorry.
Okay.
You have got to conceive before you can deliver. So if you haven't taken the opportunity to take the step back and really plant those seeds, to say,
Yeah.
okay, this is it. This is me. I am Vivian. I am, and you list all those talents, skills, gifts, abilities. You list everything that you bring, and I mean, you walk in that. You know that you bring something, and you're deserving. When those little things pop up and your reminders that you'll never beat this, or you'll never be bigger than this, or you'll never really get your business off the ground. You've started 6 different businesses. You're a serial entrepreneur, but you failed at everything. If this is what you're hearing and this is what you're subscribing to, then you're going to keep going back. You
Yeah.
have teams. So if you've already done the spiritual work and you know, hey, this thing should be popping off, then 9 times out of 10,
Mm-hmm.
it's because you just need to align yourself with the business people. You need to task some people to help you. Maybe you need a virtual assistant. And
Yeah.
it's so key. It's so key because my virtual assistant is probably the reason why you and I ended up meeting, because she nudged me back gently to remind me, Vivian, before your kid's father, your ex-husband, passed away a few months ago, you were on fire. You gave me all these assignments.
Mm.
You told me you wanted me to get this, and then we working on this. And I said, I don't even remember that person. I'm so far removed from her. She says, well, let me remind you of who she was. Here are the tasks. This is what I need. I need you to, let me know when you're ready. I'm not going to push you, but as your friend, you got some stuff that people are
Yeah.
waiting for. If you're operating in a
Yeah.
silo, you won't have that person, because God shows up through other people. That's the conduit. So you've got to,
Yes, he
my vision could
does.
have very clearly just plummeted and never came back alive, but it was so many people who carried a piece of it for me on my team that they made sure that, okay, showtime,
Mm.
it's time to go, because people are in bondage, or people aren't living their best life because there's been a seed planted in you. It's a sin that you aren't doing it. I'm like, okay, let's call LaDondra.
Okay. I really like what you're saying, because that's actually been really key in my life as well. Having the right team of people around you to not just call you out, but to call you up.
Mm-hmm.
Because you already have a lot of people trying to call you out and tell you who you're not. But then if you're around the right people who's going to call you up to your highest
Yes.
potential and to challenge you, then that's the type of community that you need. And you said some really key things. You
So I
said,
would set my intention. This is what I want. Um, as the second thing is, as those limiting beliefs start to come up, don't ignore them. When you start to feel resistance and you feel like maybe it won't work, or maybe I didn't write it right, deal with everything that comes up and identify why you feel that way, and then eliminate it. That's a seed. That's digging that crap out. That's a seed. So set your intention. When something doesn't go the way that you want it to go, mentally deal with it right away. Don't brush it under the rug. Um, and then I would say, do something different, like drastically different. Give up soda and sweet tea and pop or something, and turn off the TV for 7 days. Do a 7-day mental detox where you just really shut down anything that that is not adding value to your life. So that's a drastic step. So set your intention, do a fast, so to speak, and then walk in it. Make believe. Make believe that what it is that you just articulated has already happened. How does that person talk? How does that person walk? Where does that person eat lunch? What does that person do in their life? Start living it.